The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Brooklyn Nets at Barclays Center. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. Look at the 76ers starting group. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Kelly Oubre out there with George, and it's Embiid in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Brooklyn, the post tandem, Porter Jr. and Claxton. Cam Thomas is out there with Sarah, and it's Man in at the 3 slot. While the season just started, GA, we have a few big storylines already.
Yeah, it doesn't take long in this league. The intense media scrutiny, social media, news travels fast.
Outside, George. Oubre sets the screen for George. Lets it go with the 3. Sarab with the rebound. Pass to Claxton. On the wing, Man. Defended by George. Here's Saraf. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thomas. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Yeah, Thomas can spread his selection out on the floor, which keeps the defense guessing.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. I wondered what coach has in store for PG tonight. Hopefully a low-scoring game, coach joked, going on to say, we'll throw some aggressive defenses his way, but we also have to play him well when he's off the ball. It's a tricky assignment, so coach is aware this is going to be a challenge for his team. Back to you guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Here's Thomas. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
76ers moving the ball around. Outside, George launches it. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now, here's Thomas. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Houston. Pass to Claxton. Back to Porter. It's Thomas outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And we got a little game within the game as Thomas responds there with a 3 of his own.
From 12 feet out, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And the Sixers last season, Tim, winning less than half as many games as had been projected.
Well, the injury bug completely derailed their season. And by the tail end of that year, a low win total was actually in their best interest because they were trying to ensure they retained their top 6 protected pick.
And now the 76ers on the break. There's the triple. Nailed from three-point land. George has got 8 points. Nets trail by 4. Pass to Claxton. Now here's Porter. Right side, Thomas. They need this, and it's good on the layup. Thomas got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
Maxey deciding where to go with it. Oubre kicks to George. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
On the wing, Porter. Claxton the pass to Porter. Outside Thomas. With some arc, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Man, the crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to Thomas. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. The 76ers leading by 6. Outside for George. Drains it from beyond the arc. George has got 13.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
They set the screen. Outside Thomas. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Maxey against Porter. Maxey kicks to Embiid. Good on the bucket. Embiid's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Well, listen, if Embiid gets the ball that close to the rim, it is over. You have to deny position.
Pass to Claxton. Here's man. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Over Edgecombe. Thomas, no luck. Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to the Rockets. Oubre finds Maxey. Out left to the wing. Now here's Embiid. Over Claxton. Embiid, no good. And it's Porter with the ball for Brooklyn. They trail by 9 points. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And I wonder if the crowd noise got in their head. It seemed like it was affecting them.
Here's Maxey following the 3-pointer by Brooklyn. Here's Embiid, rebounded by the Nets. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And 2 teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Here's Saroff, Thomas. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Maxey kicks to George. Pass to Embiid. Now Maxey. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Maxey's got 5.
Well, Maxey likes when the pace picks up, and you saw it right there. No hesitation on that catch and shoot.
And with a bigger responsibility, Tim, the efficiency numbers for Tyrese Maxey taking a bit of a dip.
Well, they certainly have, but they've gone from great to just good enough. But I think, Kevin, as he gets more help and more guys come back from injury, those numbers will recover.
They sure will. Here's Maxey. Michael Porter making his last shot. Over Saroff. Here's Embiid. Tries again. No good on that one. Good defense by Claxton. And Thomas, here we go. And it's good for 2. And now just a 3-point 76ers lead.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Now on the way to the floor. Give it up.
Brooklyn making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Terrence Mann. And Demons subbed in for Saroff. 76ers leading by 3. Drummond sets the screen for Lowry. And it's off from three-point range. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Here's Demon. Pass to Thomas. The tray. A three-pointer is right on target. Thomas got the game tied up here for the Nets.
Well, Thomas just needed a little elbow room to work with, and the screen created it.
Now here's Drummond. Claxton covering, and Drummond throws it down.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Claxton with it, defended by Drummond. Claxton the pass to Thomas. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Well, if you didn't know before, this game is further proof that Thomas has a deep bag offensively.
Now here's Drummond. Drummond sets the screen for Gordon. Back to Drummond. Outside Lowry. Oh, good on the triple. Brooklyn's got a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Claxton against Drummond. Pass to Gordon. And here is Drummond. Back to Gordon. And stolen by Williams. We've got 1:28 left here in the first quarter. Right side, Thomas. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Now the 76ers with it. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, "We still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something." Back to you, Kevin.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 16-7 run. Williams with a clean look. And the Nets miss again. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. To the middle. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Demon. Outside, Thomas. Double team on Thomas. Down low. Porter passes to Claxton. Nets passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by Claxton. From past the arc. The rebound by Watford. Good if it goes. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And clearly they have been using the three-point line to their advantage. Looking for that shot early and often.
They've got Sharp. Demon's out there with Traore. Then it's Williams. And it's Wolf in the 4. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Oh, Tyrese Maxey's showing you he's got some serious hops to go with that deep shooting.
You know, Greg, you could argue the Nets kind of overachieved last season under first-year head coach Jordy Fernandez.
Yeah, only the 6th worst record last season. The defense was halfway decent, but they understand some patience is required in a rebuild.
Now, here's Maxey. He takes it in. Softly drops in the floater. Maxey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here. Ani's checked in.
Number 21, Noah Clowney.
They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Pass to Bona. Back to Gordon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the 76ers lead by 6.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Traoré. Takes it inside, and he comes up with the deuce.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity, and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Now, here's Maxey. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Washington.
But he also picked apart the defense with his passing. I mean, this guy can really read the floor.
Here's Williams. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Pass to Demon. Here's Wolf. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the game.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn.
One shot.
At the line, one shot.
And that one misses. Tim, you know you've played it for so long. The intensity of competition can lead to some heated communication, even between those on the same team.
Oh, Kevin, believe me, in the 10 years I've played in the league, you often see that between teammates because you have highly competitive individuals who aren't always going to see eye to eye.
But don't you think that's good, though, that competitive tension that may exist within a team?
It creates an edge, Kevin, that you need to win in this league.
Not as good in the 76ers lead. Is cut down to 4 again on the bucket from Williams. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Time to make some noise for your...
The 76ers making a switch here. Embiid's checked in. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Gordon kicks to Maxey. Kicks it out to Gordon. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. That's trailed by 4. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Now Williams over to the wing. The Nets working the ball around now. Porter, no luck. The 76ers leading by 4. Watford with it. Now, here's Maxey. 11 points in the game. Another young rising player in this league who's learning as he goes along is Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, he continues to get more responsibility on his plate, and I think as he starts to embrace that leadership role a little bit more and become more vocal, I think then you're going to start to see Philly really do some great things.
Yeah, maturing before our eyes. Free throw good, Maxey. And one thing when a team underperforms like Philly did last season, Tim, they often bounce back.
Well, it always comes down to health, Kevin. If they have that, it feels like the East is wide open. They are going to have a chance to make some noise.
And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Edwards, he's checked in for Gordon. And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
Out to Edwards. Fires for 3. Another miss by Philadelphia. Nets trail by 6. Outside Williams. Pass to Claxton. Outside Porter. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Saraf. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The 76ers leading by 6. And here's Maxey. 13 points in the game. Here's Embiid. Physical play by Embiid inside.
Well, Embiid is a powerful player, one who is used to pushing his way through contact.
Here's Saraf. He's covered by Maxey. Pass to Saraf. Here's Mann. No scoring in this one. Now Claxton. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
All right, a moment to check out the stats for Tyrese Maxey. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season put up about 26 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Yeah, I agree. The pieces fall into place when he is finding people. The offense looks visibly sharper.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. George comes in for Trendon Watford. And Oubre subbed in for Edwards. Maxey attacking, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Nets. 8-point game. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Here's Mann. He's guarded by Grimes. So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint. The first free throw is good. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
And during his time in the league, the assist numbers have steadily improved for Thomas.
Oubre outside. Back to Maxey. Here's the three. Rebounded by the Nets.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Suraf can't hit. The 76ers leading by 5. George sets a screen for Oubre. Maxey on the wing. Sinks the triple. Maxey's got 16 points.
I love the determination of Tyrese Maxey. Has turned himself into a natural scorer, and he is always hunting the next bucket.
Now here's Porter. His last outing, he had 18 points. Now Thomas, double team on Thomas. Porter passes to Claxton. Not gonna go that time. Good D by Embiid. Philadelphia has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range.
With all that defensive attention on Embiid, it's important that he scans the floor and tries to find his teammates.
Here's Suraf. Paxton a screen on Maxey. Here's Suraf. That 3 off the mark. The 76ers leading by 10. And here's George for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Pass to man. And here's Porter. Will it go? And it's Grimes with the rebound. Grimes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Maxey passes to Grimes. Maxey with it. He's got 16. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Edgecombe, he's checked in for the 76ers.
Number 77, VJ Edgecombe.
Nets trail by 13. Here's Suraf. Pass to Claxton. Here is Porter, defended by George. It's Thomas outside, and the 3-ball is good. Thomas got 24 points.
Well, the moment that ball is headed towards Thomas, he has one thing on his mind.
Now Grimes. They set the pick. Now here is George. The 76ers another 3.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Brooklyn's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Pass to Suraf. Embiid with the steal. Here's Edgecombe. Looking for George. He gets it there. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Suraf. To the inside. Thomas. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Thomas got 5 points now this quarter.
Inside, Cam Thomas really relies on his agility and touch to get it done.
Oubre outside. The 76ers another 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Outside Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Bucket is good. 28 points for him.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Grimes with it. He's guarded by Thomas. To the paint. Here's George. Over Porter. That misses off the backboard. Nets trail by 14. Here's Mann. Over in the corner, Claxton. Thomas up top. He's guarded by Grimes. Thomas up top. 28 points for him. 2 points. That one goes. Thomas got 30 points.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
Pass to George. Jacks up a three. The 76ers another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Outside Thomas. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Wimes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He can't get it yet. Riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Joel, some fireworks early. What's going to be critical to keeping it rolling?
Just keep moving the ball, get stops, and I think the kids just moving the ball, playing together. We've been doing that, and we got some hot guys, and we got to keep fitting them.
Ball movement is key, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Looking at Philadelphia, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season, at least. And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Nets.
Number 1 goal in the offseason, get yourself some rim protectors. The guys you have cannot do it.
And credit their opponent for relentlessly exploiting that here. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
Nets trail by 15. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Oubre out there with Embiid, and it's George, and at the 3, the small forward.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Guys, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Now, here's Porter. It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to Saraf. And here's Porter, covered by Oubre. Clock at 6. Here's Saraf. Over Maxey. Saraf can't hit. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Here's Embiid. Good. Embiid's got 8 points.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Here's Saraf. Pass to Thomas. Basket counts. Thomas got 34.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
The 76ers leading by 15. Outside, George. Back to Maxey. The shot's good on the assist by George. 19 points in the game.
And that brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Pass to Porter. Here's Saroff. From deep, Thomas. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And here's George. Back to Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Up again, and Embiid is right there. And the 76ers lead by 20.
Well, trying to keep Embiid off the glass must feel like pushing a brick wall. Nice second chance opportunity there.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And here are the numbers for Thomas. Good season for him last year. Put up about 24 points per, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively, and he has provided points pretty much every time they've needed him.
Nets trail by 20. Pass to Claxton. Now here's Porter. Out to the right wing. Outside for Thomas. Launches a 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Thomas got 37.
4 threes in the first half, and now another here in the second. He is feeling it.
Now Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
Well, Embiid is laser focused. The way he shoots the ball is unreal for a 7-footer.
Pass to man. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. No good there. The 76ers leading by 19. To the left wing. Here's Embiid. Over Claxton. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 8 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Saroff. He's covered by Maxey. The call will be against VJ Edgecombe. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Here's Saroff. Here's Mann.
And we've seen them come out and be much more active defensively this half.
Outside, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. Rebounded by the Nets.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Saroff. Outside Thomas. Pass to Mann. Launches it. Thomas, no good. Philadelphia leading by 21.
Come to me, come to me.
Now Edgecombe. The three-pointer, no good. Porter against George. And that one's good by Porter.
And the size Porter Jr. has helps him on those physical takes. Great work inside there.
Pass to Edgecombe. Right side Maxey. Sarov with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now Thomas. Puts it up from 15. Claxton controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Steps back. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
That is just next level speed on that drive from Maxey.
And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Edgecombe. Nets trail by 19. Outside Thomas. Pass to Sarov. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. It's Thomas on the wing. He's guarded by Grimes. And that one is good. Thomas got 39.
And the defense was right there. But I bet Thomas doesn't even see him.
Oubre outside. Pass to George. Now Embiid. Claxton covering. And Grimes has it in the corner. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got his 4th assist in this one. Brooklyn's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. Now, here's Thomas. He's guarded by Grimes. Thomas, good.
He is just self-willing, his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 21. Shot clock at 6. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And if you're going to foul Maxey, you better hit him. He is going to be able to make shots through contact.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Mind the lane.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And they have found plenty of opportunity to put it on the deck and take it to the hoop. Very aggressive in that area.
So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me, you definitely do. Pass to Claxton. Out to the right wing. Here's Sarov. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Bangs home the trifecta. Maxey's got 11 points in the quarter.
The shortest 3 in the game, Maxey, solid from that corner.
Pass to Wolf. Here's Claxton, guarded by Embiid. Claxton the pass to Thomas. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Thomas got 45 points. Grimes with it. He's got 10. From deep, Maxey. And with the rebound. Pass to Sarov. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now on the night. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Ben Surratt picks one up. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Take a
Thanks.
break.
Well,
Take a break.
Joel Embiid rarely wanted to share all of his cards, but coming off of what he called the most important offseason of his life, he said he cares about how he'll be remembered in the game of basketball, and he understands what remains to be done.
Chasing that ring. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds, it moved like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, and you talk about presence in this league. That's something Joel Embiid certainly has. As soon as he steps on the court, you have to adjust everything you're doing to account for him.
Timeout called, the Nets. Here's Thomas. He has 45 points. Pass to Clowney. Back to Thomas. Inside. Here's Demon. That's good. That's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got his third assist on the night.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Now, here's Lowry. Scoreless thus far. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Clowney pulls it in. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Wolf shot's good.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Here's Watford. Second shot opportunity. Clowney pulls it in. Nets trail by 21. Outside Thomas. Pass to Demon. Down low. Wolf shot's good. Wolf got 6 points.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Embiid sets the pick for Gordon. Now Embiid with the fadeaway. And that is no good. Now shooting 8 for 12 from the floor. Right side, Williams. Here's Wolf, guarded by Embiid. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The shot, no good. It's Thomas on the wing. Double team on Thomas. Williams scanning the floor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Nets have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on.
Williams stepping the line with 2 shots.
And that one falls for Williams. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And both free throws good for Williams. 7 seconds left here in the third quarter. Can they get it? Lowry, good. Lowry's got his first bucket in this one. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. 76ers lead by 19. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. You've got Demon. Williams is out there with Porter. Then there's Traoré. And it's Wolf in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Watford. Here's Bona. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Maxey outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Demon. Outside Porter for 3. The rebound by Watford. Watford's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's Maxey. Pass to Gordon. Lets it go from deep. And he's good on the 3 ball. Gordon's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the 76ers. Here's Wolf.
Who's got ball?
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
And that jump shot by Porter is pure. Has such a fluid shooting motion.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Gordon kicks to Maxey. His three-pointers off the mark. Nets trail by 20. Pass to Porter. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Well, he's gotten his rhythm now. He's really looking comfortable in the second half.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Now Maxey. Nice move. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Here's Demon. So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. 76ers getting the bucket. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Demon. Five to shoot. It's Porter outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Pass to Embiid. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, The new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
And the first one drops.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
The 76ers making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. And Embiid drops them both.
And after not a single trip to the line in the first half, he's starting to get the whistle now.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. To the inside. Here's Claxton, and the rejection by Embiid.
Oh, Embiid saying, not in my house.
To the middle. And Embiid throws it down.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
Now, here's Porter. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
How about the strength from the big fella? Porter is used to having to power through contact.
Brooklyn making some changes. Mann's checked in for Zaire Williams. Cameron Thomas comes in for Traore. And Saraf's subbed in for Demon. And Porter, no good on that one. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Now, here's Maxey. Not a lot of room. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Well, if Embiid gets rolling like this, what are you going to do? There's no way to stop him with all of that power.
Looking to get back on track here. Outside, Porter. Pass to Thomas. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just a persistent player. Even when you hit Thomas, he just stays in control on that shot.
Some changes for Philadelphia. George is checked in for Trendon Watford. And Oubre subbed in for Edwards.
At the line, one shot.
Free throw good, Thomas.
And Thomas has that reputation of being a little shot happy, but the fact is Cam is a pure scorer. He's got a strong handle, he's shifty, and he has a knack for hitting tough shots.
Grimes, that's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Now here's Porter. The three from Thomas. Hits it from three-point range. Thomas got 51.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
Pass to Grimes. And George kicks to Oubre. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Nets have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Double team on Thomas. Here's Saraf. To the paint. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Outside, George. Maxey with the screen on Porter. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Tyrese Maxey and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And the matchup with the Timberwolves, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. The season is young, but they are starting to find their form.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for Quentin Grimes. Another miss by Philadelphia.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Right wing. Outside, Porter. Claxton a screen on Embiid. Here's Mann. Here's Claxton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kelly Oubre.
And out the line, shooting 2, Nicholas Claxton.
2.
That free throw, no good. Tim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing. Now, here's Maxey. Oubre outside. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. George finds Embiid. Oubre outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
It's Porter outside. The putback. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The 76ers leading by 21. Now Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Wide open look. That one goes. Count it. And now it's 27 points for Joel Embiid.
The big fella, Embiid, making it look too easy.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. So, Tim, in the past, it's always been accepted that the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But I don't know if we're seeing that as much now. What do you think?
Well, I think you used to see a lot more continuity with rosters across a number of years, but nowadays, much shorter contracts means you have teams that evolve and change more regularly than ever before.
Almost feels like you got to be more nimble as a franchise than ever before.
You absolutely have to have much more forethought because you keep these groups together for a shorter period of time.
Man finds Thomas to the inside. Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Down low, here's Embiid, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Nick Claxton.
Yeah, sometimes Embiid just overwhelms you inside, and that is going to draw some contact from the defense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
So he gets them both. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Throws up, and Embiid throws it down.
And look at Embiid getting down the floor. That is impressive.
Brooklyn's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Pass to Porter. And here is Thomas. 5 on the clock. Double team on Thomas. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Man can't hit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Oh, what a slam!
Clean that up. Well, he's only 6'2", but he can really get up. Maxey with a nasty throwdown.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Saroff. There's the pick. Off target from outside.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Pass to Oubre. Now Embiid. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all, last season a father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Here's Edgecombe. Fires the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
3.
Embiid's got his 8th assist here tonight. The Nets shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Pass to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Philadelphia's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Joel Embiid.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Trendon Watford's checked in for Oubre. Edwards comes in for George. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Edgecombe. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Here's Saroff. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Well, that is just point-blank range. They're going to convert that almost every time.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now, Watford. The 76ers need to get off a shot. That one is good from Joel Embiid. 34 points for Joel Embiid.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Now, here's Thomas. Screen by Claxton. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
And how about the recognition by Thomas there, trying to keep others involved.
Now, here's Maxey. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Thanks so much. Paul, you dialed up the defense in this one. What were some of those adjustments?
Well, we're starting to pressure up. We're starting to use our hands. A team like that, you can't let them be comfortable. And we're doing a great job of just, taking away their airspace.
Well, the discomfort showed and led to a win for you guys. Congrats on the win.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Joel Embiid.